All right, so let's bring in our next guest, Jerry Ormond. Jerry, how's it going?
Very good, thank you.
And you brought a friend with you here today.
I'm David Horseman.
David, nice to meet you. David walks into the door today. The first thing he says to me is, "Hey, man, why you got to hassle me?" First grin of the day. Thank you, David, for watching the Central Valley Buzz. You guys are with Able Industries. What is it that Able Industries does?
Well, we are a training facility for disabled adults in the Tulare County area, and we provide many different types of training for the disabled in our community.
Okay, when you say disabled, Jerry, what are we talking about here?
Intellectual or developmentally disabled, and we provide lots of services for a lot of businesses in the valley, the whole Central Valley, actually.
Well, this really isn't something that a lot of people talk about, so I want you to be real specific as to what you're doing. What age groups are we talking about? What kind of mental illnesses are we talking? What kind of disabilities are we talking about? What do you guys do with the companies? I want to know it all.
Okay.
Well, basically, Chuck, we take individuals that are from the severely disabled all the way up to higher functioning disabled. And what we do is we give them training throughout the community, and we secure contracts from people in the community to do different types of training and work in their facilities. And currently we start with the very severely, we get them trained a little farther, and we move them into a workshop environment where they can earn actual wages. And then once they work to a certain level, we get them out into the community, actually working out in the community.
Okay. So is this one of those programs to where you're bringing in the disabled people and paying part of their wage for the company? Is that what happens?
Exactly what we do. And so they're actually in training, earning a nice wage, and part of the process is that for every $4 they make with us, $1 comes off the Social Security rolls. Mm-hmm. So it's a win-win for both of us. Our Social Security gets paid for a little bit better that way and better funded.
Okay.
And also in the very end, when they reach a certain capabilities, we have an IP program, which is individual placements throughout the community. And we right now have working out in the community over 120 disabled adults. And it's really exciting to see the growth of them and the capabilities of them. There's been a lot of bills recently put out that they want it to be work first. They don't want them to go into some kind of workshop environment.
Well, wait a
so
minute.
They're coming right out of high school, and they're going to go right into this.
Do you agree with this?
I think it's
some of these people need to be socially trained too, right?
Yes,
Sure.
yes.
Right.
And that's where we come in, where we put them in those environments. We offer job coaching along with the first 90 days with them to get them acclimated to the types of work and with the employers.
So that everybody understands, job coaching is you're sending your client into let's say a retail store to work.
Yes.
But they're not really coming alone. They got a job coach coming with them.
Yes.
You're not going to have to devote all of my time all day long to work with your client.
We're sending you a supervisor, Chuck.
Right. So that it's not cumbersome for the business.
Right.
Right. Well, it sounds like a pretty good deal. How many of these people get to stay on with the companies that they come on with full time afterwards?
Well, we've had people out there for years now for a lot of different companies. We do. I mean, some of the companies are like Orchard, Sears. We have them working in Walmarts. We have them, a lot of different areas that we have them working in. And it's really exciting. They're building. We have them working in manufacturing plants where they actually are cleaning the machines for them and everything after they shut down the line.
They're not on the production line.
No, they're actually cleaning the machines after the production line is over with for them and everything else. And most of them have worked in environments like that. We do a lot of work in major manufacturing plants where we do the recycling for them and also do the janitorial for them, so they're used to that environment.
I can see this. The recycling's a great idea because you have someone that's going to bring some income back to the company.
Absolutely. And we saw this one company that they went from $30,000 a year all the way up to $60,000 a year by bringing our company in to separate the recyclables, and they made that much of an impact to that company.
That's awesome. Now, how involved does the Tulare community get with this?
Oh, well, that's what's really exciting. Is we also have crews that clean 65 parks for the city of Visalia every day, and we work 362 days a year. clean the parks and the facilities for them so that their labor can actually concentrate on more taking care of the parks themselves with the irrigation and spraying and all that kind of thing.
Okay,
Now, the
hold
city
on.
of
You
Brent-
guys
I
are on to
challenge-
something
yeah,
here.
I challenge Ashley Swearingen to come down and look at what we're doing for the city of
Oh, don't
Visalia
you worry,
and
she's not
save
watching.
money and save money. Or any city councilman to come down and see our operation and see how they can
Isn't
save
she
money.
in Sacramento right now?
Her mind is.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Go Ashley.
Okay, so you're saying that this kind of program can go into any city in America,
Yes, yes.
and help with city costs,
Yes,
help with small companies making more money,
yes,
and increasing their workforce.
yes, absolutely.
Now,
And it's a reduction because we're partially funded by the state.
right. Now, how did all this come about? How did you get into it? You, Jerry, how did you get into it?
Well, I was looking for a job. No, no. When I fell in love with the able industry for the first time, I opened the door, just seeing all the wonderful things they're doing for the disabled in our community. Best move I ever made, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
And I'm sure you come out of there with lots of great stories, lots of heartwarming
Absolutely.
stories of things that happen,
Yeah.
and the changes that you see in these people.
Yeah.
Because you take these people that have been socially spurned their whole life, and now you're going to take them and you're going to put them into an environment with, and I'm not going to say normal people by any means. You're going to put them out into society.
That are less disabled.
Right, that you're going to put them out into society, and you're going to see them a side of their personality that you never saw before, and independence come out that you've never seen before.
And what business would not like to see someone who's smiling every day at work and be there every day to do their job? Be a positive influence on that.
And not
business.
having excuses.
Right, exactly. Yes, they want to come to work. That's what they're
Pretty sad when you think about
You know.
it. Okay, so you guys, can you use any help from the community?
Absolutely. You know, we always say that donations are great, but really what we want is work for them. We need training opportunities, as many as possible, to spread out through the whole community and let them realize that, you know, if you want your business to truly reflect what your community is, you should have someone developmentally disabled on your staff.
Pretty strong right there. Okay, gentlemen, people out there want to get a hold of you and help out. How exactly would they do that?
Well, there's many ways. They can call us on our phone line, 559-651-8150, or you can find us on the web at Able Industries. It's .org. And we'd love to come out and take a look at any project you have. Any kind of repetitive work is a great job for the disabled.
Is this just in Tulare County or Fresno? Okay.
We
We
do
will
work
look at
coast to
any
coast.
You'll look at any opportunity. Okay, I like you guys.
Absolutely.
David, Jerry, thank you very much for
Thank you,
coming
John.
by. I like what you guys
Thank
are
you
doing.
much, Jack.